What do you think of all this? Hi, guys. I know I look like a lunatic. How fun is this, though? Look! Oh, it's so fun. It's so snugly warm. Super cute. I can see myself just sitting here like a juvenile. I must be going through some sort of midlife crisis or something. Really? Yeah, I think so. But, ooh, it is hot. It is definitely hot in here. What a day. I spent most of the morning doing absolutely nothing other than preparing to do this video today, our final goodbye, our last farewell video of the Vlogmas season. And I am excited. I did my makeup. I think I went a little too bananas though, and I think you can tell that I'm still like sleepy. I'll rethink next time all like the sparkles, like seriously the frosted makeup under these eye lights. Not exactly the brightest thing ever. But whatever. We're just gonna go with it, you guys. I'm sorry. I have zero plans today. There is really nothing going on because I didn't get a chance to do anything or go anywhere. After I'm done here, I'm going straight to the hospital, spending the evening with my husband, where for sure today, I know I'll get a lot of knitting done. But by the time I get home, I gotta get ready for bed immediately because I'm not even sure if I have to go to work tomorrow. So this may be officially the last day of my knitcation, but it might not be. I just don't know. It depends on whether the market's open tomorrow or not. So I was going to do this in front of the Christmas tree, but I realized that setting up in front of the tree at this point, at this stage, with everything being where it is right now, it's like way too much effort. It took me way too long to do my makeup. I tried to use all those little brushes that I bought myself because that was my gift to myself. I'm not very good at it. I mean, you can see I have shine in all the weirdest places. And I don't know if I meant to put them there. Oh, whatever. I'll figure out how to use them eventually, I guess. What else? What are we going to talk about today, you guys? It's going to be just like so sad to say goodbye for, well, until the next podcast episode. I'm going to feel so weird. It does feel weird. I'm already getting comments of people telling me how sad it's going to be. You guys, I'll show you something. Earlier, before I was preparing to get this episode ready, this man came over and started honking his little honker, and I figured he'd have something yummy. In Hispanic neighborhoods, you're always going to get somebody walking by with treats of any kind. They could be chips with salt and lemon, it could be fruit, it could be fruit bars, like ice cream, elotes, what is it, corn, that kind of thing. And it's always a treat. It's always really, really fun. I haven't had this one yet, and I don't normally have paletas. This is a paleta. It's an ice, thing. And they're usually fairly, like, they're healthy. They're usually made out of real fruit. Yeah, they're handmade. No, I mean, this is a strawberry bar. And you could literally see the strawberries. I don't know if you can see that, but those are those little strawberry bits all over there. I haven't tried this one, but It's really good. It's really very, very, very strawberry flavored. Very natural flavored. That's what I love about these types of things. So this literally came to my doorstep like 2 minutes ago before I pressed play on this thing. So I'm excited. Unfortunately, I have a cup of tea that I'm supposed to be trying to drink. So probably not a good idea for my teeth. All right, I'm gonna have to hurry and finish what I'm doing right now so that my little strawberry thing doesn't melt on top of my table, because I can't like pause this and go to the kitchen. All right, you guys. As much as it hurts to do this, I am going to start to say goodbye now. May as well, right? But before I go, I don't know why I'm ending it like 5 minutes into it. But what we're gonna do? Oh no, that we can't have that. What we're gonna do is we're going to read off some of the lovely comments that I've gotten from the various episodes in the past. If I could manage to get this to go back in, because if it doesn't, this thing is gonna turn right off. And I don't know why it's giving me a hard time today. Anyway, what I wanted to do, I apologize about that. What I wanted to do is just go over some of the lovely comments that I've received this Vlogmas season. I basically wanted to end this as a fond, lovely farewell. I want to remember this time forever. I don't know if I'll ever do this again. I don't have very many subscribers, for which I'm very happy for. For the little bit that I have, it's been such a wonderful experience, such a lovely experience. I feel very close to the people that I've been chatting with on my vlogs this season. I don't know if I'll do a season 2. I know I'm going to continue doing the podcasts. I have a lot of plans. I'm not sure if I'll like actually go through with everything. I know what I'm like, you know. I make plans and then it's not that I do it on purpose, it's just I do like a million things and I never stick to any of them. So, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm wiggling out of this thing. I don't know if I'll actually be able to take it off. Yes. Oh, it's hot. You like my Star Wars? I got it when this one came out. Yes. So I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I hope I don't get all like crazy emotional over the comments, because you guys are like the sweetest bunch of girls. Just really super sweet. And there have been a couple times where I've gotten really like emotional when I read some of the comments. I guess it's like, what a way to start Vlogmas for somebody that's fairly new to YouTube. You know, to end up in the hospital at the end of the month. That's been a little bit tough. But we're strong girls. That's why we knit. All right, you guys. So these are some of the comments that I've received. A lot of them are repeat comments, but I'll mention the name and I'll read it off. Let's just get to it, and rather than just like blah, 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 which is what I'm doing right now. I'm basically going off my notifications for whatever is the most recent and on. Janet Metcalf said, I want to wish you and your husband a Merry Christmas, and I wish you everything you want for Christmas. I love your videos, and I feel like your close friend. And she put a little Christmas tree at the end of it. And yeah, Janet, I honestly feel the same way. I'm very happy that you commented And I'm really, really glad that we've, kept in touch via the vlogs. It's been really fun to read everybody's comments. Everybody's so sweet. Tammy Sifford. I hope I'm saying everybody's names right. I'm sorry. Shell, you're so pretty. Heart, heart, heart. I don't want the videos to end. They are one of my favorite parts of the day, watching you and your adventures. Heart, heart. I think those are hearts. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. This has been the funnest thing that I've ever done. I'm really glad that I did it. I'm really glad that I met all of you. Tammy again says, hope he gets to come home soon. This was on Vlogmas day 22. Hope he gets to come home soon. When I go on vacation, I'm going to get you a present from either Harry Potter or Disneyland. We will see when that happens. No, don't do that. You're so crazy. You know what we should do is one day we should like all go to Disneyland or Harry Potter. I haven't been to Harry Potter. So, God, that would be so fun. We could do that. Freaky Musicianify commented, I have been watching some of your Vlogmas videos. I have been praying for you. I know I am a stranger, but you seem like such a wonderful person. I didn't think you would mind. Oh no, I can't see the full comment. Let me see if I can see the full comment. I don't know if I'll be able to.
From residential to commercial.
Sorry about the noise. And she says, I didn't think you would mind. I decided to write something this time because of that very pretty scarf you showed. I wish I remembered which scarf I showed. If it's soft, the yarn could be from Caron Simply Soft Camo line. I'm not sure if it... I don't know where it cut me off. So I'm just going to read Freaky Musicianify's comment all over again. I have no idea where it cut me off. I'm sorry. She says, I've been watching some of your Vlogmas videos. I've been praying for you. I know I'm a stranger, but you seem like such a wonderful person. I didn't think you would mind. I decided to write something this time because of that very pretty scarf you showed. If it is soft, the yarn could be from Caron Simply Soft Camo line. I'm not sure if it's still available. I made a family member a shawl with a pink camo for Christmas. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I do remember the shawl. I thought that I didn't remember the scarf that she was talking about, but it was literally the scarf that my husband received in a care package at the VA. And yeah, it was really pretty scarf. They were really nice colors, very manly, very camo. He loved it. He really did. So I think I'll try and see if I can keep an eye out for that kind of yarn because he actually liked it. I think that he would wear it as well. But thank you so much for your lovely comment, Freaky Musicianify. It's really, really heartwarming. I just can't even begin to tell you guys. I just can't. Thank goodness this video machine thingy is not being totally crazy. Tammy again commented for Vlogmas Day 9. For Vlogmas Day 19, she says, I love Funko Pop. I have Negan, Gray, Daryl, and Michonne from The Walking Dead. They are so cute. Please say hello to Nathan for me. When does he get out of the hospital? I don't know when he's going to get out of the hospital. We're thinking that it's going to be a couple more weeks. So I don't think that I'll have him home for New Year's either. The recovery is slow going. It's the rehab. I mean, the recovery is happening, but the rehab is slow going. He's in a lot of pain. And I think the surgery ward would have been more than happy to let him go home. But we really asked to stay in the rehab ward. Like, they had told us that he was eligible to stay in the rehab ward, and that's what we went for. So yeah, I think that if he didn't want to stay in the hospital, that they would have let him go home, and then they would have been sending somebody to the house for rehab. But he's a really big guy. So if he were to fall and have an emergency here, I wouldn't be able to help him. I don't have the strength at all to lift him in any way. I've tried, guys. Like we've had well, we've had drills where like if something happens to him or if something happens to me, like how are we going to handle it? I've always been that way. I've always done stuff like that. So I had him get on the floor once and I tried to lift him and I couldn't. And I did it everything I could. I mean, with all my power. I was trying to lift him or to drag him by the arm, anything. I couldn't do it. He's just so big. So better for him to stay at rehab and get well and get strong and healthy and take his time to do all of that. We're just very, very blessed that he's able to do that at all. Because if it was like regular hospital type stuff, no, he'd be home like in a couple days because we can't afford to keep him in the freaking hospital for that long, right? That's what it would be like. Yeah. Um, Oh God, Janet. Janet. She says, I agree it's very upsetting. Merry Christmas. Did you give your tree water yet? No, Janet, I actually never did. Give my tree water and I feel really bad, but not bad enough to give it water, even when I remember what you said, your reminder. Oh God. Elizabeth Elizabeth Pierre commented, love and healing mojo. Wishing you the best. That was for Vlogmas day 18. Thank you, Elizabeth. I really can't wait for you to come out with like some more tutorials. You got to do that. Keep doing them. The more you do them, the better you get. And I'm hoping that I'll be doing some tutorials next year as well. I really actually can't wait. Like that's the whole purpose of doing all of this in the first place was I was supposed to be doing video tutorials and how-tos and da-da-da. But there's so many people out there doing it so much better than me that you get really intimidated and start to go, oh, I can't be as good as those people. But isn't that the whole thing about knitting that we do? Like, we always tell people, don't compare yourself to someone else as far as your progress is concerned, because they're in a different place than you are. You can get there, and it's not difficult to get there. So, like, if you're sitting there coveting someone's beautiful shawl, and you're sitting there thinking, I could never do that. Oh my God, I could never knit like that. Don't do that to yourself, because you can. You can get there. When I started, I knit a headband. I didn't even knit it right. It was all wonky and crooked and kept curling up on itself. That's what I tried to do, was a little knit headband. And from there, I went to a scarf and so on and so forth until eventually I could knit that beautiful shawl that I never ever thought that I could. And that's just progress. It's just hard work and progress. So I know that for these tutorials that I dream of doing one day, it's just going to take hard work and progress. So I'll get better as it goes on. Why did I start talking about this? It's so weird. Okay, and Tammy, oh my gosh, I hope Nathan is doing well. I was missing you yesterday. Good for you for stepping up. You never know how a simple act like that can change a person. And the comment's longer, but I'm not going to go on to the next page. This was on Vlogmas Day 18. I think I was whining about something. Oh my goodness. Oh, RS Island Crafts said there are a lot of tutorials online for making your own crackers. Lots of fun for the kids. Maybe take the crackers to the hospital so you have a bright spot each day. I did actually. I took the crackers. Oh my God. I'm so glad that I read this comment. I took the crackers to the hospital yesterday. And my husband and I sat there with his mom while we were video chatting, and we opened up the crackers. And after that, I told him, hey, maybe pass out some of the crackers to your neighbors in the morning, and pass some of them out to the nurses, and they could have fun opening them up, whatever. And then we realized that we shouldn't have opened up the crackers in that rehab ward at all, because there's oxygen tanks on every single one of the beds. So I know it's like there would have to be a leak or something, but it is really dangerous. So I'm really glad that we didn't pass out those crackers, because 20 something crackers going off at the same time, poof, there we all go. Anyway, okay, so you guys, always such lovely comments from everybody. Nitty Nerdy Natural left me a comment on Vlogmas Day 9, and she says, I'm the best at that game because I can figure out. But I don't know what that means, Nitty Nerdy Natural. I don't know what that means at all. And I tried to figure it out. I don't know if there's really anything else. There's a lot of comments, you guys. Just, I'm so happy to have gone. Oh, Robin, she says, those minis are gorgeous. Oh, yeah, I had such a good time doing these videos. I know this is a really boring episode. I'm really sorry.
Bit too much.
Shush. I'm really sorry that I wasn't better organized, and that I had this like wonderful farewell set up or a speech or something. I don't have any of those things, because I am not organized, and I don't have any plans ever for anything. I literally am like flying by the seat of my pants, and if nothing were to happen to me in that particular day, I would literally have had nothing to show at the end of at the end of the day to all of you. So it's been quite a wild ride, and it's been pretty amazing. I'm going to show you, before I go, a little bit of progress on my Cozy Memories blanket. And I know that this is like a lot of repeat stuff. Like, we've already talked about the Cozy Memories blanket like a million times, but that's kind of what Vlogmas is just like, what are you doing? What are you going through? And this has pretty much been everything that I've been doing all month long, really. I haven't been really doing much of anything else, because you already know, because I'm in the hospital every single day. So this has been a huge lifeline to me, honestly. Every day I get in there and I knit at least 1, 2, maybe 3 squares, and that's how I've been surviving the week at the hospital. I haven't really had time to think about or concentrate on doing any socks, but I know that I want to cast something on soon, because I don't have any socks on the go right now. I didn't think that I was going to do any socks before the end of the year, but I want to do something. I want to definitely do something. So I'll start off with, at least that way I could end it on a kind of nitty note, yeah? So this is where I started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I went to this corner. Sorry, did I turn it all the way around? Then I went to this. Yes, 6, 7, 8. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm confused. Dang it. I hate that. So I went from this corner. Yeah, to this corner. So, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, right? So I'm working on 20 right now. 20 right now, yes. And I literally have one more left. And I know in the mini swap that I did, there were literally 20 of these. So I know in between that, I took one mini out of my current stash. So that's why 21 right here. So this will be the 21st mini that I'm going to do. This is by Winterbird, her little picture. So if this is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I have 4 more minis to do. Really? I thought it was way less than that. Yeah, no. So I have 4 more minis to do, and I'll just go into my Doctor Who stash or whatever other stash and take those with me to the hospital when I'm done here today. And then that'll be it. I'll be caught up if I can manage to get all those little squares in today. I can't believe I managed to do this. I can't believe that I managed to get this far along into it. And I really can't believe how big my little blanket is starting to get. I'm really, really pleased with myself. I've never done a blanket before. I'm really glad that I stuck to it. And I'm really glad that Robin, that I ran into Robin's post about the Advent Blanket Madness. Because that really encouraged me to do this, and this really, really was a huge lifesaver for me. I don't think that I would have gotten as much gratification out of this entire Vlogmas season if it weren't for the progress on this blanket that I was finally able to make. And at the end of the day, I took a picture the day before yesterday of my husband in the bed with this blanket on top of him, and it almost looked like a full-size blanket. I was so, so happy. But you can see that picture on Beanchy Michis on my Instagram. And you can follow me there, you guys. I'm really happy to have anybody follow me on my personal site. It doesn't bother me. At least for now, because nobody knows me, so it's okay. At this point, you guys, I feel like I truly have run out of things to say. I don't even know how to end this because I've never done this before, and I'm actually so nervous and so sad at the same time that I don't really want to say goodbye, and I also don't want to start crying. So let's not do that, okay? Thank you all. Thank you all so very much for the beautiful comments, for joining me on this adventure, and for being there and holding my hand through all of this. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I truly am. So, without further ado, we will end this episode now and say goodbye. Until next time, thank you all for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. As per usual, I will just sit here for a few minutes until I turn it off. Okay? Bye, guys. It's been wonderful. Have a Merry Christmas. I hope you got everything that you wanted. Shut up. ice cream's melting. It's so good. Bumba, we finished Christmas! I feel like a brujeria. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. No, don't trip on my cozy memories blanket. Stop it. Yeah. That is so good. That is so good. It's like all melted. How can you have something warm and cold at the same time? Chunks of strawberries on the bottom. That's what's so good about these paletas. All the fruits down at the bottom. Amazing. The cold is too cold. And the tea is just like lukewarm. And it tastes so good. Am I starting a trend? I don't think so. I don't think so, but that was pretty cool. I've done this before in a cocktail that they served me this like big stick, you know what those big sticks are? And they threw it inside my cocktail and it was just the best. It was like a soju cocktail. The best thing I've ever had. Never did it occur to me that I would do it with my tea. Oh my god, I can't even begin to tell you how good that is. Alright, a little knitting before we go, yeah? This is, after all, a knitting freaking show. I hardly ever did any. I can't believe it's over. I can't believe, I'm so sad. Aren't you sad? I'm sad. That is a sad face. Here. This will make you happy. Yeah. Right? Doesn't it make you happy, Salem? Yeah, I know. Pretty sure something terrible happened here that wasn't supposed to happen. Yep. Gotcha. I feel like I really need some sad goodbye music. When will I see you again, man? It's like I can't even knit. I'm that distraught. Seriously. So sad. Are you sad, bunny? I'm sad. Don't be sad. I'll see you guys a lot sooner than you think.